Well, last time we let the sorceress die before she was able to do this for the next assassin. So, we named her RuffUber, just to remind ourselves, like, her true purpose here is to do exactly this. So this is going to be the one exception that I laid out in the beginning of the series, that the sorceress is allowed to rush and power level the other characters that are coming up. Essentially just use her teleport and waypoints that we've already completed to keep progressing the other characters. Let me know in the comments if you think this kind of goes against a true solo self-found run. But my thought process here is that, the assassin has already completed normal mode, completed nightmare mode, and then died in Act 2 of Hell mode. So that's already been completed. So she's just pushing him back through content that he's already cleared before. And in my opinion, that's the whole intent. These deaths really do push you back very far. And I don't have the time or the patience to rebuild people from like straight up scratch. So that's what we're doing here. It does go against the solo self-found motif in a little bit. There's 3 of us in there killing the ancients, and that doesn't seem quite right. But again, we've already completed this, and I certainly will consider for future characters that they need to do the progression for stuff they haven't completed yet on their own. So if we make a paladin, for example, the paladin should have to go through normal mode and not have the benefit of this until he's kind of unlocked that himself. So when I was going through this, I hit a couple of times where I felt like I was just like waiting for other people, and that really went against my whole motif of this solo self-found. As you can see here, I go all the way through to the Throne of Destruction, and then nobody even joins the game. So I included that just to kind of show I was going back and forth mentally of whether this actually works or not. But one of my friends joined my game here, and doing it with one solo friend made it seem a little bit more along the lines of what I intended when I set out that rule. But I'm not gonna really pay too much attention here and lose any sleep over people thinking this is no longer a solo self-found run or something like that. So I'm showing the gameplay here. I will only do this one time. For here on out, if you see a character that, say I build up a paladin, he gets all the way through hell mode and then dies, and then there's a paladin again who's entering hell mode, this is how it happened. The sorceress was doing her work. She's being the Uber driver that she is, and we're continuing the run. I don't see any point in just grinding through the first 50 levels every time and doing this when normal bail runs will push your level up so fast. I mean, you can get I'm not on players 8, so I'm not getting 180% of a level every time we do this. I'm on players 2 right now, and you'll see we're getting about 50% of a level when we're finished through that. So maybe 70%. That's it though. So we're doing this for a bit, getting the assassin back up to gear. I did want to just keep pushing through hell mode on sorceress and just keep going. Like this actually, if it's boring for you, it's boring for me as well. I already did this. So again, this will be one episode. I am posting this to just show this once, but from here on out, if there's a character that just shows up that's higher level than was on the channel before, this is exactly what happened. So I had to save and escape against those Venom Lords, so we end up being a little risky here too, trying to kill these minions of destruction. They are a little bit dangerous. That's a place to die in normal mode, for sure. They have that stun attack, and it could just kind of lock you down with the FHR breakpoints. But here we go. I mean, we're cruising through his, so. The other rule here too, though, to keep it solo self-found is if things drop in these type of games, I can't loot them. Like, we can't count those towards the Holy Grail. It is strictly to catch a character back up to speed after a death. I mean, I've already have 2 already for this season, and oh my goodness, was it frustrating. Very, very truthfully, I thought that the channel and series might be over. So this kind of legwork is necessary, but this is what keeps me sane through what will be like a 4-month season. And if I didn't have this ability to teleport around, push people back up to gear, the series probably would be essentially over already. But we do need a handful of characters for the progression in Hell mode. The Sorceress is going to kind of tap out eventually in Hell mode. She's only going to get so strong without an infinity. So, I mean, she'll be able to be plenty fine through tier 1 maps, probably even tier 2 and tier 3, but not with any speed and not with any magic find gear if we do have the speed to kill. So I do want to get the assassin up. The assassin, I will intend to clear Ubers with the assassin. I feel like that's the easiest class for it. Although I do think Meteor Sword could do it, so we'll kind of assess the situation when the time comes. But here we are in Nightmare mode. We're just kind of pushing through. I don't want to wait for anybody. I want to keep doing my thing here too. So we're pushing through normal cows now that we can make it ourselves. That's kind of huge as well. So that'll just be one of those things. So we're going through normal cows, just gearing up, leveling up. It did seem like if I was just waiting for people to join a bail game, like that didn't really make sense. That's not the kind of stuff I want to do. So this will be the last time I'm just sitting here waiting for someone to join. I will probably just coordinate with one of my friends on the server to go through a rush or whatever they need and just kind of time that up with whoever's ready to do that. I'll get the characters to level 20 through Act 2, and then we'll pick up in Act 3 just to keep on going. So, all right, and I'll leave you guys with this little find from normal cows.
Look at that. How about it?
The video there, but if you made it this far, thank you very much for staying with me. You guys are real. But I didn't want to make a whole new episode that's going to be including this little nightmare portion of the rush, so I figured I would just toss it in the back here. The other thing that, you know, I kind of missed when doing this is playing online with other people. So it was good to just like connect with a couple of my friends that are on the server and play a little bit. And you know, even if we're not playing together this season, just like helping rush their characters, stuff like that, and just chatting with them, I missed it. So yeah, I mean, this is at 4 times speed if you're curious, but the first 3 acts we got done in 25 minutes in real time, and that's just the reason these have to exist. So like it or not, if this series is to continue, the Sorceress will have to be the Uber driver. This does get a little bogus though as we go, especially when we're getting into Mephisto. It's kind of just ridiculous, but I won't do this for any progression, like true progression. If I haven't gotten there yet, I'll do it. And the assassin ends up finishing Act 4 and Act 5 on her own, so yeah, in a way, I think it's kind of fun to use like the gear that you've been collecting, and with a teleport amulet or circlet or something like that. The runs by yourself are gonna be fine enough. So just showing this for you guys. Yeah, I kind of understand very few people make it this far into the video. If you have and you want to stay tuned, please subscribe. These are all going to be set up to premiere. A couple more videos coming out in the next days, and I am doing my best to catch up to where I'm at right now. And then I think the series will be a little more fun, a little bit more engaging. So I won't admit that anywhere else on the videos that I'm actually ahead of where I am. But for those people that made it this far into the video, you're getting that information. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, just because I want there to be some element of surprise. But I'll just say that the progression, where I've made it, I felt like I had reached a point where it made sense to go through the videos now, take the time and do the editing, and then start posting the episodes for the series. So as you can see while we're playing, this is still pretty early on in the launch of the season, and the date of release for this video is going to be May 9th. So I'd say there's at least 10 days of lag between this video and where I am. But the last 2 days I have not played at all. I've just gone through the video content, the editing, which does take a ton of time to do. And I'm not very good at this. This is my first like YouTube series. I made a couple of videos last season on killing the Uber bosses and stuff like that. But if you guys have tips for me, pointers, you like certain things, you don't like certain things. Again, if you made it this far in the video, I will respect your opinion, because there's almost no reason to watch this video. It's just kind of a catch-up explainer, and it's more for continuity than it is to, you know, create an entertaining episode. So here we go for, I think, the Mephisto fight here, and this is just like case in point on why I don't really think this is a fair thing to do for a solo Self-Found run. But yeah, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself a bit. That'll get there. I really like Project Diablo 2 though. It's my favorite game, and I don't really play too much else. A little bit of League of Legends, a little bit of it's playing Slay the Spire 2. That's been fun. But I don't really have the hours put into either of those games. I used to play D2 and growing up, and I've just always loved it. Project Diablo 2 really keeps it fresh, and I like the system they have for corruptions on the items. I think that adds a huge element, and you know, Lucian came out a couple seasons ago. I think it's not out of the question that they'll add more boss content and stuff like that as we continue down the seasons. Alright, so here we go. We get Mephisto down to like 5%, as sort of always do. And then I'm asking them, like, do you guys feel safe enough to do this? I'm going to bring my assassin. I like don't even know where he is. I go the wrong way. I'm shooting nobody, and they kill him. So you know, kind of is what it is. But I just wanted to show it. All right, so yeah. Please take a moment, like the video, comment. I'll respond to every comment. And if you have any direction on where you want to see the series go, I'm all ears. Thanks a ton. This is RuffBladez, and we'll see you guys in the next one.